Sagittarius, this is your reading for September 5th through the 10th. However, as I always say, these readings are timeless, as time is not a linear straight line. Time runs in cycles, it's cyclical. We always circle back to energies multiple times usually. So, but if you click on this message and it is, regardless what time, when it is here on Earth, and it resonates for you, then this message is for you. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it does not resonate for you. I will be doing an extended reading. I'll be offering that on my Patreon channel, which that information is in the description box below. And if you would like a personal reading, you can also check out my website. That information is in the description box below. The site is BeTheChange333.com, and you can book your personal readings through there. All right, Sagittarius, we got that all out of the way. Oh, one last thing, since we are on YouTube. If you resonate with this message, if you like these readings, please click the like button. It is super important for content creators like myself to help us channel and move the messages around through the universal algorithms here on YouTube. So I would greatly appreciate it if you could click that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's no obligation to you for anything other than just getting notifications when I upload new content. And that also would help this channel spread through the universal algorithms of YouTube. Okay, now that's it. Let's get on to your reading, Sagittarius. This is for sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of Sagittarius. What are the messages that we want to come through for Sagittarius? We are culminating energy and experiences leading up to the next full moon, which will be in Pisces, and that will be here September 9th or 10th, depending on where you are on the planet. Sag, we have the first two cards out. We have heartbreak and loss, along with firm foundation. So right off the bat, this is just telling me that there has been some loss and heartbreak with loss in your life, and you've been working on building back a firm foundation within yourself. This might have rocked your world completely. Not only did you lose something physically, but there's pieces of you that shattered, and it's time to rebuild. But what I'm hearing, time to rebuild the correct way this time, Sag. So if it sounds like that's what you're working on currently in your life, rebuilding your self-confidence, self-esteem, your foundation, just being grounded and rooted within yourself, as well as maybe a physical foundation as well. This could be a loss of a home. Maybe you are moving into a new home, a loss of a job, and you're moving into a new job or career. Memories of love. Okay, so this definitely has something to do with the heart. And something from the past that has been lost, that has caused great heartache, Sagittarius. Going to move these up further. See if anything else wants to come through this deck before we dive into this a little bit deeper for you, Sag. We are also still in the theme of relationships with the astrology, and the theme of the Virgo Pisces axis that this full moon is falling on. Passion Ignited came out. That theme is of service versus sacrifice within our relationships. Are you giving too much? Are you is the give and take an equal balance there, Sagittarius? So bottom of this deck is the solar plexus. This is all about your self-esteem, self-worth, self-confidence, your inner drive, your Mars energy. So yeah, this heartbreak, this loss, and getting it probably has to do with another person for sure. Really rocked your world and had caused some deep shattering of parts of yourselves that you really need to rebuild, or just take a good look at and rebuild in a solid, firm foundation for yourself, so that nothing can rock your world anymore, Sagittarius. This is bringing you back. We're in a lot of retrograde energy right now. We've got 6, almost 7 once Mercury goes retrograde, which will be also on the 9th of September. So we might be having the full moon on the 10th. The full moon's on the 10th, Mercury retrograde on the 9th of September. Well, that will be 7 planets in review. Retrograde is a lot of internal reviewing of experiences and things from the past, which this is definitely telling me that you are experiencing, Sagittarius, with memories of love. And that is actually lighting a fire within you. Your passion is starting to become ignited again. You know, we've all kind of been in this dormant phase for the last 2 years, astrologically and energetically speaking, from 2012 to 2019, we were collectively going through an extreme dark night of the soul, where we were just in the darkest of the dark within ourselves and within humanity collectively. We're starting to rise out of that as we rise out of the Kali Yuga, out of the dark ages, and coming back to life a little bit more, Sagittarius. And that we're starting to recognize sensations and intense passion for people, places, things, experiences that have not been lit with inside of us in a very long time. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper for you, shall we? I'm feeling that passion too. I'm also feeling my throat chakra, as if there's something that you want to express, Sagittarius. Okay. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper. Let's start with the heartache and loss. What exactly does Sagittarius need to be aware when it comes to this heartache and loss? The 2 of materials. So what may have delayed your feeling better and being able to get through the grief process faster. I mean, there's no time, everybody's time for grieving is their own. But there's a lot of juggling with your energy, Sagittarius. You're in and out of different consciousnesses. Your perception would be a new way of thinking, and then you'd fall back into the old, and then you'd go back to the new, and then you'd fall back into the old, until you started to recognize these patterns of yourself. So it takes a while. We have to totally see what we're undoing within ourselves fully and be conscious of it, aware of it, for it to really be embodied. Let's go on to the firm foundation. I mean, awareness is one thing, and it definitely is the first step, but until you have the true experiences and you truly feel all of the deep emotions and go through it and experience it and understand it, come out the other side embodying the new version of yourself, the higher self is guiding you through that. That is when we fully, that new energy is embodied. Yep. So within this firm foundation, in the past, you may have had a lot of balls up in the air. Maybe you were just trying any little thing you could to see if something would stick. And that didn't give you a warm and fuzzy feeling inside, did it? It was, but it was the experimental part of your journey where you weren't really sure, like you were still practicing discernment for yourself, understanding, you know, listening to your intuitive senses, listening to your gut instincts and stuff. So try not to let your past experiences or past mistakes, which I don't think anything is a mistake, they are discoveries, your past discoveries. Don't let that hold you back. Allow that to give you the wisdom for going forward in your journey. Memories of love. Let's dive into that one. Okay, so when you're reflecting back to past times that you loved, that brought happiness, joy, fulfillment, and just a pure sensation of love, it might have been in your childhood, but wherever it was, it could be within your family, your home, your community. This is what's really helping to ignite this passion back into you. You just have to remember to try not to control things. Try not to make things happen the way you used to. That could have had some manipulation involved in it. And instead allow the pieces to fall into place and present themselves to you, Sagittarius. Oh, that was with passion ignited. Yes, try not to control. Just allow everything to fall into place, and then you will know. You will know when it is your time to take a certain step or an action, or to hold back and listen to your intuitive senses. Let's get into memories of love, shall we? Right. So with this passion ignited, with these memories of better times, of stronger, more intuitive, more creative, more passionate, and more firmly grounded, it's allowing you to have faith in the process again. Take that giant leap of faith and let your guard down. Stop trying to control everything and watch, pay attention, listen to the signs, the synchronicities, all the subtle hints and things. They are guiding you to the next step, the next place. Play, have fun, be the fool. The very first card in the deck is wonder and excitement of the journey. So that's a beautiful thing. Bottom of this deck is the Justice card. So it's all about bringing balance back into your life, bringing justice in for yourself, from yourself, for yourself, Sagittarius. I'm going to get you an advice card. I will continue this reading, and it will be, the extended will be on my Patreon channel if you want to join me over there, Sagittarius. The link is below in the description box. But if this is where you end off here, I will give you an advice card. Please try to remember to click the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And again, if you want a personal reading, you can check out my website, link in the description box below. Also, it is BeTheChange333.com. You can book your personal readings through the website. Let's get advice for Sagittarius, please. Got two here. First one for Sag is regret. And it says, I know that I cannot change the past. No, the past happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Learn from the past. Can't change the past. It already happened. It's done. It's over with. It's gone. But you can learn from it and take that wisdom with you forward. Don't hold on to the past. Don't let the past hold you back. That's important. And you also have imagination, Sagittarius. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. That goes along hand in hand with the Fool card. You know, use your imagination to create your next phases in life. What is it that you desire? What is it that you yearn to experience in this lifetime? Use that imagination and then believe that you can actually experience that in life. Okay, Sagittarius, those are the messages for you this week. The extended will be on the Patreon page, and I want to thank you for tuning in. I will be back next week. Take care.